Welcome to Po' Boys! I have something different today.
Yeah, a light behind you.
Yeah, I've got light, and I've got Jake, and I've got people.
You're about to have my foot up your ass.
Nick, hey, speaking of that, do you have a knife? All right, so I'm gonna switch to a GoPro because now I got a knife. And what do you know what you need knives for? Opening things. Wanna know what you need a box for? Freaking dash cams. So let's open this dog. All right, so I got this dash camera. It's actually pretty sweet. The people at Vanture sent it out to me and they're like, hey, do a product review and you can use it for your truck. So now I got a dash camera because like the situation when I flipped my truck over, that would've been great to have a dash cam shooting in 1080p at 60 frames a second. That's pretty freaking great for a dash cam. I could've used that.
How long does it hold the memory for?
A long time, dog.
Oh wow, that's not what I wanted to hear.
All right. Now I need to open this box, which is also taped. Good packaging, that's for sure. Definitely good packaging. So, inside the box, we have a quick starter guide. Let's check through that real quick. Oh, this is a long starter guide. Let's figure out what this deal is all about. All right, so charge the camera, etc. Put a card in there, 64. All right, so basically you need to format the card and then get it all angled correctly. Then you got your LCD touchscreen, which is also one of the first cameras with the touchscreen, front and back shooting in 1080p. This is one of the best cameras. In fact, it was voted the best camera of 2018. You like that, Nick? Daniel, can you please put in headphones?
Sorry, this is kind of where I work.
All right, so this is basically the instructions, which I'll use these later when installing the product. Share your best video to change for the GPS. Oh, that's pretty cool.
You still owe me breakfast sandwiches.
You can't film a single video inside of this office. This is terrible. All right, follow Vanture. I'm gonna post their Instagram right here. So check in the link on the description down below. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Bro, you left the hot water straps on the desk. I threw it away. You ate one next to my computer the other day. I don't hear you.
Alright, so I had 2 of the 8 that I bought.
Yeah!
You know, somebody put it in the fridge.
Be quiet. Shut up. I'm going to make something happen. I don't know what. I'm gonna make it happen.
Loud voices! Loud voices!
You know how much I struggled to pay for that one fucking...
I'm so angry. This is bad.
Hey, I got 3 seconds and I'm gonna set the alarm off.
Okay. Don't follow Zorby anymore. On that note, I'm gonna keep on going. All right, so here we go. Here's the manual. It's got lots of pages in multiple different languages. So this is also a good camera for people that don't live in the United States as well. So like, if you don't live in the United States, this is for you too. It's worldwide, and it's on Amazon Prime. And the link is down in the description. All right, so inside of this packaging, actually very nice packaging, we've got it inside of the box. Dang, this actually is built pretty good. This has a really good feel to it. This is actually really cool. Okay, so in here you have, it looks like a mini HDMI and a micro SD adapter, not adapter, a micro SD card, so you can put your SD cards inside of there. And also it's got this little spinny thing. So what you can do is you can mount it on your dash and then you can change the camera to whatever angle you want the camera facing you. So if you get rear-ended, you can get a video yourself. It also records infrared. That's what these guys right here are. Those are infrared sensors. There's also infrared sensors all through down yonder, so you can see at nighttime, which is pretty freaking sweet. Did I also mention this thing shoots 1080p, 60 frames a second? Did you know that, Zorby? Y'all are literally the worst. There's also an accelerometer in this little situation dealio right here. Here, in here. All right, so you mount your dash camera on your dash, just like that. It points forward. I'm eating fries, and now adjust this camera to where you're sitting, and you got freaking dash cam. So, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it to the side. We have this cord, which is actually pretty dang long. And then there's the 12 volt and an extra USB too. These guys are freaking legit. Next up, here is another power cable that's not 12 volt, that is just USB. So pretty much you can hook up to 2 different power sources. You can use 12 volt with an extra USB, or you can use just the USB with the power cord. So I'm gonna put this back inside of there, put that inside the box, and I'm gonna set this up inside of my new truck because I feel like I need it in my truck. Pretty much every vehicle I drive, I need it. I'm gonna hook it up to my truck, and then I'm gonna basically tell y'all what I think of it. It's also 1440p HD, shoots pretty high quality, 60 frames a second, as well as infrared, so you can see at nighttime. It's honestly a great camera, and I'm gonna go hook it up to my truck, and I'm gonna use it for a few days, see if I can't find anything interesting, because like I said, I flipped my truck over one day, and if I had a dash camera to record it, that would have been the coolest thing ever. I would have been able to show y'all my truck actually flipping over, but I couldn't because I didn't have a dash cam, but now I do. So thank you, Vanture. This is the OnDash N2 Pro, which you'll see the link in the description. Go freaking buy 2. And also, the guys at Vanture are so cool. What did they say? They said I get 2. This one is not mine. So this camera right here is a giveaway camera. So what y'all are gonna do is y'all are gonna go on Instagram, and right now, literally at the time of this post, I am posting this picture with this on my Instagram, @PoBoysOfficial right here. Tag 2 people in the freaking comment section of that Instagram post, and I will be choosing randomly with a random comment chooser which one of y'all gets to win the camera, and I will send it to y'all free of charge, and I'll also sign the box as well. So y'all are gonna get a freaking awesome camera, and
We should spice it up and put some like, put like burnout shreds. You should actually.
oh, that's what we'll do. Okay, so we're gonna send this, and we're gonna send some burnout shreds inside of here. Any of y'all can get it?
Instead of using packing peanuts, we should just use burnouts.
We totally should.
It's gonna stink.
All right, well, either way, guys, comment 2 to 3 people on this post, and whoever comments, actually scratch that. Comment 3 people on this post. Every single person who comments and tags has an entry to win, so go ahead and do it. It's on Instagram right now, @PoBoysOfficial. Go ahead and freaking do it. And this camera could be yours, as well as some other goodies we might throw in with the camera. All right, guys, give it a few days, and here we are now. What I was trying to do was sand the car down, and inside of a garage with no AC or anything like that, it gets pretty hot. So I was like, I'll just wait. It's usually easier for me to do work at night. Let me give you a quick preview. That's what it's gonna look like. Still need to wet sand it and all that stuff. It still needs a little bit of work, but as of right now, it's not too bad. There's a little spot in there. Dang it, a little bug flew in. I'll sand that and go back over it. But either way, you can see I literally just did that one part. The rest is red. What I do need to do is get my bike. So what's going on with my bike right now is whenever I stop, for some reason it's cutting out. Like the tachometer and brake light and turn signals are all cutting out. And I'm not really a big fan of that, because if someone's behind me and my brake light cuts out, they don't even know if I'm braking, or they don't even know if I'm there if they're not paying attention. But just gonna keep on going, get a little electricity problems fixed inside of it, and see if I can't get that fixed tonight, because that would be great. Also, I'm taking the bike to North Carolina, so might hit up Dirty Max Jack and see if I can't take the bike down the diesel drag, because I feel like my bike on slicks going down a mud drag would be extremely funny. So let me switch to the GoPro and get working on the bike. All right, folks, I got a hammer and I'm gonna fix the bike. All right, it's fixed. Put all my tools back up in the case. Sweetness. All right, put that in there. So let's hop on. It don't work. I think I'm actually gonna have to take it apart. All right, back to the hammer. I got a zip tie holding this plastic on. No, I don't. There's an 8 right there, 10 right there. What I'm gonna be doing is putting new tail lights on it, because my buddy Caleb that I just met the other day had some extra tail lights. And I was like, well, what the heck? He's like, yeah, I'm not doing anything with them. You could just have them. Not taillights, blinkers. And I was like, boy, are you serious? He's like, yeah, you could just have them. I don't have a use for them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these right here and put them like so, push that through there, and that's gonna be my taillights. That's gonna get hot as balls. Oof, I didn't think about that. But either way, I'm definitely gonna be able to use these these blinker lights, because I definitely need blinker lights. It's one of those things that you just have to have. Otherwise, you're gonna get yourself hurt. So making sure I'm putting these guys on just like that. So they're not bolted on yet, but that's what it's gonna look like from the back. All right, so there's that. Now I need to grab some sockets. All right, they're in the 8. I'm looking for an 8. And impacto. Extracto, impacto. All right, now that's out. All right, so what I'm gonna do is find out where my issues are coming from. So this is what I normally do. I plug that in. So I gotta play with these wires until I find the one that is giving me issues. Oh, it just happened. Throw that in Jake's trash. Ooh, getting more problems. We're finding stuff. Oh. That's my problem right there. All right, you see this blue wire right here? If I move it on, off, on, off, on. You see how it's flashing right there on the screen? That means I need to take this blue wire and pretty much just replace it, which is not gonna be fun, but I gotta do it anyways. So I will do that and get back to y'all. Oh look, looks like there's some corrosion in there. I wonder if that has anything to do with my issue. Oh look, there's another part that's corroded. You know what? I'm gonna cut that wire and splice it directly in there. So I'm gonna keep on working on this bike, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, so what I've got going on here is I plugged everything back in. I have this turn signal on, which in theory should be this turn signal right here. I'm gonna see if it works. Oh look, that's awesome. Okay. So this will be, so it's the same both ways. I gotta extend this wire all the way down to the back plate right there, and that will be my turn signal for that side. And then I'll do the same thing for the other side, just wire these guys in, and then I'll be able to have turn signals all the way around. Also, I wanna try these guys too. I wanna see if these are actually worth anything. What should I choose? I'm gonna try these guys for now. So now I'm going to take that off, disconnect my power right here, and I'm gonna keep on freaking rolling on this and see if I can't find a way to get all this stuff cleaned up back here. I really just need to go through the whole bike and just give it a new wiring harness because this honestly is just booty. All right, GoPro, hopefully you're recording this time. But I got everything wired up. Let me look at the back. So let me look at blinker number one. All right, so that blinker's on. Blinker number 2. All right, sweet. So now I got these blinkers wired in and all taped up, ready to freaking install. Just like so. Okay. Where is the hole? The hole. Found the hole. Put the bolt in the hole and then use the washer for the nut and then put the bolt on the washer for the nut. All right. Gosh dang, I'm having a very hard time trying to get this thing threaded on there. What the heck? Why is this not happening? There we go. All right, now I can grab this deep tin, and this Allen wrench, 'cause that's the Allen wrench that holds it, and tighten this guy a little bit. All right, so that guy's tight. Now I can tighten these right here. These are gonna be 8s. Gotta make sure you use washers on these guys, otherwise they will come through and do bad things to your bike. All right, that's through and threaded. Now I got one more. Gotta bolt this to the bottom side of yonder. Come on, thread in. All right, now that's threaded. So tighten these guys right here. Sweet. All right, so now my bike has turn signals that you can actually see, which is great. So let me turn the turn signal on left. Freaking beautiful. Now you can tell when I'm turning left, and then I'm gonna turn it on right. So now you can see that I'm turning right when I'm turning right. What? Ooh, I almost just threw up. That's no bueno. This doesn't look as good as the flush mount LEDs, that's for sure, I agree with that. But at the same time, it's also a lot better being able to be seen when you're on a motorcycle than not. So I'm pretty happy that that's the way it is. All right, folks, so here the bike is. I wired in this switch right here. I also have my blinkers on. Check this out. Now I can actually be seen when I'm driving. Fixed all my wiring problems. On that note, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great one. Friggin' second.